Hey ladies, it's me, and I am coming to you with an 8 day. I was supposed to actually do a week review since Symphony has been on this earth for a whole week, but now she's been on this earth for 8 days, and I've been a full time mommy now for 8 days. And I just wanted to give you guys my reviews on how I am doing far as my C-section, far as the healing, the pains, what I'm doing far as nursing, and also my C-section incisions, and also reviews on a couple of products that I really like, especially with as a new mommy, well, a new full-time mommy, and things that Symphony likes too, and how I'm organizing things around here. Okay, first of all, one thing I've learned when you're breastfeeding, when you're nursing, I could be nursing Symphony on my right breast, but my left breast would start to leak, and it'll leak so bad that it'll drench the whole left side. And I'm like, oh my gosh! I tried to put little towels in there, and it would just seep right through. Sometimes I would look at her sleeper, and she'll be wet at the bottom, and not the top because my other breast is leaking while I'm feeding her. So I decided to get some Lanso nursing pads, the disposable nursing pads, and these are awesome. I would actually wear these while you're nursing. So if you are nursing, you have one on one side, and I like them. I'm gonna open this up so you can see how it is. They come in individual packaging. And Medela has some really good ones too, but I ran through that. And when you open them up, it's like a pad pretty much. It's like this, and you just basically put them on the inside of your bra. And they actually have like the little sticky parts that you can peel so it can stick to it. So while you're nursing, all of the milk is hitting the pad and it's absorbing it. So I really like it. Ever since I purchased this product, I've never had any spills whatsoever. I'm constantly wearing them at nighttime. Sometimes I'll take two and use two of them, and I may use that for like a day or so, because I'm constantly taking them out, putting them on, taking them out because I'm switching her on two different breasts, but it really works wonders. Also, the Medela cream. The Medela Tender Care Lanolin cream. I really like this. I told you guys before because it's soothing relief for the sore nipples, safe for mom and baby, all natural ingredients, glides on smoothly and gentle. I try to put this on like when she goes to bed just to soothe my nipples so they won't get sore. I think they went through the fire, so they're rough enough to take up whatever type of suction she's dealing with. But it does help. It helped with my cracked nipples, and when they were looking all puffy and pussy looking or whatever and red, that they took everything down, and it's smooth, and it's really safe for baby. So when you put them on, you don't have to take it off. So I wouldn't put clumps on there, but just to soothe it or whatever. So I really like this. Okay. Also, too, we bought so many pacifiers for Symphony, but we realized that she really likes these pacifiers right here. And these are the Sudi and Children's Medical Venture. This actually came out of the hospital. And we took like 5 more from the hospital. So we have tons of them around the house right now. And this is one that she can deal with. But what I've noticed is that lately she's been really into nursing. And if she latches onto this and figures that no milk is coming out, she will spaz off. Lately, my baby has started to have a little flaky skin, like it's kind of cracking on her legs or whatever. So I really like the Aveeno Baby Daily Moisturizer, and it's fragrance free. It's soft. It gives her moisture in her skin, and I like this because it's pediatrician recommended. So this is another one of my must have for newborns. And also Vaseline 100% pure petroleum jelly, original skin protection. This is really good as well. Now, I got this in the hospital. I asked the nurse, I was like, I don't know why my bags were packed, But one thing I forgot was the lotion. So I asked her for something, and she gave me this whole tube of Vaseline. And I've been using it on her skin ever since. So everything pretty much is okay. Also, too, what I've noticed is that Symphony cries a lot when it's time for her to be changed, especially. Well, she really doesn't cry until I get the baby wipe out because the baby wipe is a little bit cool. So for my baby shower, someone had got us a Munchkin warmer, and what this is, it basically it's warm. Like when you bring out your wipes, they're really really warm, so when I go to wipe her, she doesn't cry. But the downside of it is because it's so warm, it feels good to her. She may pee right then and there and say, ooh. You ever heard the saying, when they used to play tricks on people, they used to put warm water and put their fingers in, and then fingers in the warm water while they were sleeping, and the person would pee on themselves in the bed. So I guess when she felt something warm, she just peed. Also, too, let's talk about this. And everything that I have in my room, baby has not been sleeping in the bassinet. She's actually been co-sleeping with me. And I find that it's more easy for me to get to her. And it's a relief for me too. I posted this in 40 Weeks to Go, where I felt like, when will the worrying ever stop? Because even though she's born, I'm constantly checking for a pulse, checking for her breathing, and I'm just constantly checking to make sure that she's just doing good. I mean, it doesn't matter if she flinches, if she moves, just as long as she's moving. I'm like, okay, there you are. The day before yesterday, she stayed asleep. She went to bed around 1, maybe 1:30, and she stayed asleep the whole time. I woke up 7 o'clock in the morning for feedings and throughout the day. Yesterday, y'all, my little girl did not go to bed. She wanted boobs. She wanted the right one, the left one, the right one, the left one, the right one, the left one. She was just going, and I was like, Symphony, what's going on? She was just feeding. Then when she would get on the boob, she would fall asleep, and she'll suck a little bit, fall asleep. So I was like, she was using me as a human pacifier. But anyway, like right now she's sleeping, and I really want to wake her up. Like, nah. I'm gonna wake her up in the next hour because you're not gonna keep mommy up like that. But it was amazing because I was just like, oh my gosh, you really don't want to go to bed. But I learned in breastfeeding, there's different positions. And shout out to you, Makita, because you've been basically giving me a lot of 411 downloads on breastfeeding. But there are positions where I can lay down myself while she's laying down and she's feeding. But you just have to be very careful. One thing that I've really learned is that baby, because all of this is still small, this has to have room to breathe. So sometimes she'll be, and I have to pull back to make sure she's breathing or lift her up and things like that. So I'm learning a lot about nursing. But I will say, she gets frustrated if she doesn't get her latch right away. But when she does, she's content and she's happy. I mean, sometimes she would kirk off, and I'd be like, okay, I have to bring her, and I'm talking to her. I'm like, we've been through this before. You're going to get your milk, but you just need to be patient because now she's kicking, and she's moving her hands, and she's kicking and fidgeting around and trying to control her limbs, but she knows what she wants. But I really enjoyed staying up with her. I mean, I was tired, but it was just like the joy of having her, knowing that, she's here, she's ready to eat, and she's a little furious, and it's just knowing that she just needed me to nurse her, and so I really enjoyed that. I did speak to one of my girlfriends, and I was asking her, I was like, Mayana, she wanted to nurse so much. I mean, is that normal for a baby to want to always around the clock be on your boob like that? And she said, yeah. She said, but what you got to do is check and see if maybe she wants the pacifier. And if she don't, then that lets you know that she's still hungry. And then she was like, you probably got some good milk. Did you taste it? And I'm like, taste it? No, I didn't taste it. And she was like, taste it. Because she said, I taste my milk or whatever like that just to see she's getting, her daughter was, and her son was getting whatever. So, I squeezed a little bit and was like, I said, okay, I'm not a milk person, but I mean, it's a little sweet. So, so I'm taking my prenatal pills. I've been trying to do my yogurt, salads, and things like that. I did have hubby to go get me some Chips Ahoy yesterday. And y'all, please excuse my hair. God. So, that was pretty interesting. She's getting bigger. I think I told you ladies that we went to our appointment. What day was that? On Friday. And when we left the hospital, she lost some weight. She was 4'16", 4 pounds 16 ounces. And then when we went to her first appointment, she was 5 pounds 6 ounces. So she gained the weight back. I was a little nervous about her poo because the doctor was telling me that it should be brown or like yellow brown or something like that, and her poo has been green, and I'm like, okay, it's been like green, light green or whatever, like what's going on? So I looked up the information on Google, and they said that's perfectly normal because when a baby's born, the meconium comes first. And then while they're drinking milk and their digestive system or whatever like that starts to be on track or whatever and digesting things down, the color starts to go lighter. So it would be like a green. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm dealing with. And I'm starting to see that it's changing over into the brown, to the yellowish brown mustard color or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. So let me tell you how I feel like far as the C-section. First of all, let me see if I can actually show you guys, you ladies, without showing all my stuff. Because with some of these videos, I'll be trying to see what these scars look like. And I know the last time when y'all saw Marissa, she showed how her tack was. So I'm going to show you. Sorry, I don't want to show too much. But this is pretty much the C-section scar. They said basically when these come off, I guess I can take them off. I can take a shower. And I've been doing that. But this is pretty much it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. But I have been feeling like stuff all right here. Like it don't have nothing to do with this, but right here, like this sharp, 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 sharp pain. And as you can see, my line is still here. But everything is starting to go down and back to normal. My legs have been hurting me. It feels like I have, what's it called? Somebody said the word restless leg syndrome. That's what it feels like in a way. And I'm hoping that goes away. And then when I pee or when I urinate, I feel like something's going to pop. Like as if I have a UTI or something. Like it's filling up and something needs to come out. I don't know if it's the tack. I don't know if I have a blood clot that needs to pass and it's not coming past. I don't know if it's my bladder. I have no idea what it is. But it's been to the point when I go to the restroom, I'm just like, oh, I kind of dread it because it hurts when I pee. It's like it's peeing. It's like pressure kind of, but it's really crazy. It's all types of stuff. I really wish I would have went ahead and put in a prescription for them Percocets versus the ibuprofen. But they'll tell you so many times that with Percocets, I was looking for this daggone clip. They was telling you that with Percocets can actually back you up. So I didn't want to be backed up dealing with a newborn baby. So I opt out for the ibuprofen 600, and it really hasn't been doing its job. Yesterday I was in so much pain. But like I said, it's dealing with, it's not the incision. It's more so my legs and in my vagina. It just feel like, I don't even know. It's so crazy. And the thing about it is that I didn't have a vaginal birth. So why is my vagina aching and hurting like this? So, yeah. I'm just letting anyone know that has a tack. Or I don't know if this is tack related or this is just C-section related. But it hurts. And I know that when you breastfeed, your uterus is supposed to it's supposed to get smaller or whatever like that. So maybe that's what it is. Some days I won't have any blood on my pad, and then other days I may have more, or it'll be way more redder. So it's like an off and on thing. So I'm still wearing a pad right now, and I'm not wearing a hospital underwears anymore. I'm wearing my regular underwears, and the best pad that so far is the Kotex U, I think it's called. I went ahead and got some of those, and they seem to really catch everything. So other than that, she's been doing good. Let me see if I can show you ladies what she's been doing. As you can see, she's sleeping. So she's been doing really good. Matthew is really excited about our new bundle of joy. He always comes in. Like this morning, I was so tired. I was like, babe, I need you to help me. I need you to come. I need you to help me. So he was like, what do you need me to do? And then, he's ready to go on his morning jog, and I'm like, I need you to hold. I mean, it's really nothing he can do right now because I'm the one that's nursing. And I much prefer to nurse than to grab a bottle. I don't want to give her a bottle until she's about a good month and some change, and then she can go ahead and have her bottle and everything so her dad can jump in and really do the works. My mother is still here. She's going to be around until Friday, and I'm going to tell y'all something. She is so awesome. We've been getting breakfast in bed. She's been helping out with the laundry. She's just been so, I just thank God for my mommy. I do. And my in-laws, they came by yesterday, and my sister-in-law came by, and so it was just so wonderful for everybody to just come around and see this new bundle of joy, and they've been a huge blessing. And so that's one thing I know about when you do have a baby. You'll see that a lot of people, they come in there pitching their ass. Is there anything you need? Or, they're really concerned, and they're just so welcoming to the new baby. We had our next door neighbor come over today. She didn't know we had a baby, but she came over and bought some groceries like strawberries, cheesecakes, and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that was so nice of you. And she got a chance to hold Symphony. Far as me getting back together, I do, once I start healing, I can't wait to get back out there and start working out. Get my hair did, nails done, everything did. Like, yeah, I can't wait to, I don't know, just start doing stuff. I just feel like, okay, it's Mona, you've been pregnant for a long time now, girl. It's time to get back together. Somebody was like, Mona, I know it's too soon, but when do you think you may try? I'm like, probably in another 2 years. Matt's like, he wants more children. I do too. I want more children too, but honey, let me get a break. I mean, if they can come, if I can snap my fingers in there, then hey. But I just want to marinate this all in. One of the ladies on 40 Weeks Ago was like, you're going to end up getting knocked up before your 2 years is up. That's probably so, but I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't trying, but I'm not preventing either, but I'm not trying. So, yeah. What else? I feel I want to try to make sure that I'm capturing everything. Oh, yes. Today is Marissa's baby's birthday. Happy birthday, Damari. And today he would be 1 year old. He went on to be with the Lord. So she in Chicago celebrating. And I went out, and me and Matt, we went and got her some cupcakes. So we're going to eat those later and celebrate the birth of her baby boy. So Marissa, I just want you to know I'm thinking about you, girl. And I know he's in heaven right now, and he's having a great time with my girls in the presence of the Almighty God. And so, I just wanted to let you know that you're on my mind. And for all of you ladies that got your BFPs, congratulations. Those who are TTC, please don't give up. I'm going to start going back to the TTC giveaways and everything like that. I have one last package to send out. I've sent everybody's package out. And so for this one lady, and you know who you are, you and baby girl. But there is a sale coming up that I'm going to I think I told you ladies last time. Matter of fact, I didn't. The sale is this really nice spot, y'all. It's called Finders Keepers, and they have this sale where they have really nice clothes, like brand new clothes. And the way it works is that you pay for a bag. It's $15 a bag, and as many clothes as you can stuff in the bag, you can get it. But me and my cousin went, and I said, "This is how you gotta stuff the clothes." We were, y'all, this is what we were doing. We were taking the clothes like this, right? And we were rolling them up. And we were stuffing them, stuffing them, stuffing them. So for you, girlfriend, I said, oh, yeah, I'm about to stack up on her stuff real good. But, yeah, I will say probably next month is when I'm going to start doing the TTC giveaways again. So one of you asked me, what do I plan to do with my channel now that I completed my 40 weeks to go journey. My 40 weeks to go, I think I'm still going to keep the channel. Well, I'm not going to think, but I'm going to keep it. I'll probably end up branching out and doing another different channel on like Mona's views and things like that. But when it comes to TTCing and an advocate to speak against IC and fighting on and taking on IC, I'm definitely going to be keeping this channel and rooting you ladies on, because I love to hear about BFPs and babies' dates, and I know how important it is to have that support when you're just dealing with a loss and needing somebody to speak to. And if you ladies are not familiar with the group 40 Weeks to Go group, it's on Facebook, and it's if you're postpartum, just suffered a loss, you're pregnant right now. There are women who are going through the same thing. Some of the women have a TVC, some of them have tax, some of them had losses, some of them never had losses, went full term, dealing with postpartum, breastfeeding mamas. But we all have something in common. We want to be mamas, great mothers. Also, too, if you are trying to get a transabdominal cerclage and you need some information, there is a group out there that's called the Alba Loopers. So I would definitely Google them. They have a website. They're a nonprofit organization, and they also have a Facebook page with over 2,000 members, and you're going to find a lot of knowledge there. So that is pretty much, did I pin everything on there? Yeah, so what we're in the mix right now of doing is basically sending all of our thank you cards out to everyone that showed up for our baby shower and that sent her some things and everything. And the way our thank you cards are is that we're sending pictures of Symphony. And it's not just a thank you card. It's actually individually wrote to each and every last person, more personal. But it's so many of you ladies out there that I just don't have your addresses or anything. But I just wanted to give you, just say thank you for everything that you've ever done. And so I'll be giving you guys another update. Other than that, I think what I'm going to do is just rest for the rest of the day. I'm going to just really, really, really take it easy. Like I said, the incision is fine. It's just this other nicks and crannies that I'm dealing with. At one point in time, my breasts were engorged. But they say that when the baby is drinking a lot is when it softens a little. So she's been switching from boob to boob and taking her, she's been definitely making sure she get her milk in. And it's so cute to me because when she's trying to latch on, she just be doing all of this stuff. And then she go, wow. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And so swaddling, she really doesn't like swaddling. She likes her hands to be free. And what I notice is when I do breastfeed her, she'll put her hands like this, just very neat. And she'll just be sucking away. And she will suck until she falls asleep. She'll have milk all over her, like, shoot. But, she is a blessing. She is definitely a blessing. So I just wanted to give you guys my 8-day review of being a full-time mommy for 8 days. And sometimes when I look at her, I can see Melody. Like I can see like how Melody would have looked, and I can see Harmony too. Like it's crazy. Even though they were like 20 weeks and 19 weeks, I still remember their facial structure. She's starting to gain a little bit more weight in her face due to everything filling in and stuff. but I can just see little nicks and knacks of them. And you know, when you're siblings, it always comes out. So at least I have a teeny piece of them, you know. But anyway, I'm going to definitely give you ladies an update. If you have any questions for me, please drop a line and let me know. I have not used my binder to go around my stomach because it's too hot. I haven't even, and that's another thing too. I've been waking up in cold sweats. When I first got home, I woke up in chills. I don't know what that was all about, but I have been really waking up in cold sweats. So I've been keeping my overhead fan off, but today it's a little bit stuffy, so I think I may turn that on a little bit and just lay down and just relax. But tomorrow, I'm going to definitely get up and do a little bit more, just move my legs and everything. It's really not too much you can do because you have a newborn baby, so you don't want to take the baby outside or, until she fully gets all her shots. We go back on her 2-week checkup. And with that, they're going to give her another hepatitis B shot or whatever like that. And so what I'll do next time is I'll just go over all of the shots that they usually give the babies and everything like that. And what's it for? They usually inject them so their bodies can fight it off and be immune to them down the line. Yeah, but I didn't like when they injected my baby. I was like, I wanted to say, if you don't hurry up. He took his time. She all kirking up, ah! And I was like, my mother was like, talk to her. And I'm like, Symphony, Mommy's so sorry. And my mother's like, it's over now, and it's over now. I'm like, I'm so sorry. But anyway, y'all, I'll speak to you ladies soon. Ta-ta for now.